Streaming 24/7.
24/7.
Bold Moves Radio.
Bold Moves Radio.
Afrika nakupenda sana. Oh, Afrika nakupenda sana.
Afrika nakupenda sana yo. Hear that sound. It is me, HLAMALANI NGWENYA. I'm not alone with my co-host Mandla AVENTINA MABUNDA. 6 to 7 p.m. we are meeting here where we are talking about Africa experience. This is the show where we showcase her people. We showcase her talent. We showcase anything that is beautiful about Africa. Welcome, Mandla. Oh, how my sister. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a beautiful soul. We have a beautiful us tonight. You might have seen as we posted on our social media. It is somebody, disclaimer. I went to school with him some time back, when we're still in NGWENYA. I think he will talk about that. But it's somebody that I'm following. He's gracing our screens. He's fun to have around, a lot of, a sense of humor. And the person that I'm talking about is none. A lot of people you know him by the name of Tsutsuma, or ladies and gentlemen, to fun. Mr. Baloyi, thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the African Experience Show. Good evening.
Good evening. Kanganakolami studio and good evening. Ka inkwabula baba ilala bona sisho amon amasho.
Thank you. Mr. Baloyi is joining us telephonically. Looking forward to spending, this hour with you for gracing our show tonight. Oh, Mr. Baloyi, we look at you, we follow work at the social media, we see you on television. We would like to know you beyond, your who is Obed Baloyi in the nutshell? How would you describe yourself?
Obed Baloyi is it's a family man, a father, a brother, uncle, Loyi Anga Biblirola Soweto, and then attended school for GAZA. Yeah, and I'm someone who's always laughing and advising and and random to me doing that season. I love them. Every day,
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if you recall or you remember that, our paths crossed some time back, logo Ershingwezi, to school, around the same time, logo Ershingwezi.
Yeah, around 87. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. Thank you so much. So now, Mr. Baloyi, when did you discover that you have a talent in acting?
Actually, it's my first appearance on stage. It was in 87 when we were at school. And actually, they used to have this farewell function for the musical employees. This one and Babitana and I don't know, but during those days, it was a farewell. So I didn't know but I ended up seeing myself rehearsing, and I have just a small part. It was a niche doctor, and that was my first staging, and from there, I never looked back, and I would the 18 back. I see me, and from there until today.
Wow, I remember those years. I remember impela ayifitana farewell function. Bana masukula they call it, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember the farewell function. And I actually remember, you know, even the scene that you are talking about, and you were very good even back then. But none of us ever thought that you will take, you know, the acting, you know, as your profession or a career. And here you are.
I never thought like that. I was just doing it because people were doing it. And for Namnan, how did I end up a showing? I don't know. But what I know, I used to at the dormitory, we used to talk, and I remember and always the people surrounding me laughing, and so showing, I don't know, but I end up being there, and yeah.
Wow, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful story, and I like it so much because I saw I saw it, you know, when this character, or maybe this talent of yours was nurtured. I remember back then, when I used to sing, I thought maybe I would take, you know, singing, you know, as a career, but well, that is a story for another day. Okay, so let us take us through. There you are, Uleshingwezi, it's a boarding school, you were acting and all that. Post Shingwezi, what did you do and how did you get into acting now as a profession, you know, post, you know, high school?
Before, or Lokumuku post is before or after?
After high school, say you did high school,
Okay,
then
and then because like from Shungwezi, I went to Mawawa, and Nakona there, we tried to have a cast, but it didn't materialize until I went to Banguna, where I completed my matric, and then there was this Anabona Abarna show, and that show, it was big, it was directed by Tsutsuma. And that show, how did I end up being on that show? And that show we realized, and particularly it was a big part. It was my home, and I performed professionally. It was semi-professionally, but I think there was some lights, hall, and the hall was so packed to audience, not only school kids, but everybody was there. And yeah, I killed the part. And after that part, so I started to have confidence, and coming back home, there was no work, and I used to tell my friend, Koreman, I'm an act, and I used to act, blah, blah. And one day, one of my friends, Abuya and Angela Norman, I passed at the OCC, and there was a group of people who were acting, and there was this guy from TV, Danity Michael's Papa G. And then Angela and Babu Nibana, and they're not so sharp. One day, well, I'm not the family, let me just take a try. So I went to do OCC, and in Kumaban Balabo, there were some groups, and those groups, some of them were coming from, during those days, those groups, they used to tour Europe, America, blah, blah, blah. So they were there from Europe, and they were ready. So it was a new group, but it was maybe 2 months to 4 months, and those people, athletes from different groups, now they're in that group. And now I told them, I'm in act, and then so they auditioned me, the late Zabit and Danilkin, and well, I cannot sing, I cannot dance, but I can act. And then they want audition, normal. Yeah, this person can act, and yeah. And then say, can a groupie. I was brave and under confidence. And but very loud. I fear no one lie. Not really that one. Then I never feel try. I can see you can dance, you can sing, but 18 kulo. And then bakwena utibela kwini mina ni journalist so ba hleka these days when you are coming from the former homelands abakuteka ngaku uphanyana, understand. And yeah, I joined the group, and that group used to perform around the schools in Soweto. So what I did, some other times, Lukumia Ariezal from Kasinia Orlando, I'll just pass those schools and organize that show. And I end up Namnambana, my community theater group, Nangaba community theater group, Lena Minan organize that show for you.
I see. This is so beautiful. I'm actually hearing you. You know, you are at school, you are given a role, you actually kill it, like you say, that role, and you go to Bankuna and all that. But then you see that you have a talent. But one thing that I'm picking from what we are saying is the confidence that you had, because you are saying, look, so we are late. You were so confident, and you will tell them that I'm China and all that, but I'm an actor. So I'm actually seeing your confidence opening doors for you as you are auditioning. Is that true? I mean, is it true that, you know, if you want to make it there, you really need to have that confidence?
Yeah, and the other thing which I've realized is it was already in up about to have them. Like they were no blah blah, and then they were express. But wait, hey, how voice, and then we laugh. So actually, they will enjoy the way I present myself. So those expressions, that humor, people will enjoy it. But me, I was not aware.
Yeah.
So
wow.
That's why this thing, it was there before I could identify it.
Yes. No, I think naturally, you just have that sense of humor. You know, when you open your mouth, you know, people that are around you will always laugh. It's very interesting to see that, you know, your character, just that sense of humor could actually become a profession for someone. You can actually, you know, make money out of that. Okay, let me actually stay on that line of, you know, you are going for auditions. Now, what I'm picking from the conversation again is that you always also wanted to build the character of other people. So that is when you formed the Mangaba, you know, a drama group which you formed, I think in 1996, if my memory serves me well.
No, Mangaba was formed in, not 96, Mangaba was formed after he voted, I think it was 94.
Oh, 1994. That was some time back. And what inspired you to actually form that Mangaba group?
It's because I think during those years, this thing no formative group, it was there. And then I'll come back from Riezala, Ola, and then after school, they will so these kids, they formed the group. And then so one of them, we asked him to so he comes to me and say, man, we got the group, please come and help us. So after Riezala Orlando, 4 o'clock, I'll go to my group, and then whatever I've learned at Orlando, I'll share it in a group. So I end up Naminani Mangaba community theater group, and there, because that was the right direction that will help me, because out of that group, I created a show, Changa. And then I took that show to the
We will come back to that. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We will come back to that, you know, show that you wrote. One break, I want us to tell us more about that, MUCHANGANI, which you even took, to the mic. Okay, let's take a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. We are here at the Africa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the African Experience. You are with me, Dr. NGWENYA. I'm normally not alone. I always, co-host the show with Mandla AVENTINA MABUNDA. Tonight, we are talking to a very exciting, person. His name is Obed Baloyi. A lot of us, we know him by the name Tsutsuma, and we'll get to know why we call him Tsutsuma. Just before the break, he was actually telling us about, how he started his acting career, something that started by chance, at high school, when they were doing, those dramas and whatnot, and he was playing a very nice character there, and he took, this acting character or this acting, through, his professional life. Ladies and gentlemen, before the break, he was still telling us about how he formed or he wrote a play called, GAMCHANGANI. So, Obed, Hibzeleni Nyana again with that show, GAMCHANGANI, and why the name GAMCHANGANI?
Yeah, GAMCHANGANI, remember, like when you grow up, we used to have nicknames. And when I arrived at Shingezi High School, I don't know how I got two nicknames. The first one, I was called the animal.
The animal?
Animal, yes. And then out of the blue, I was called GAMCHANGANI.
I see.
GAMCHANGANI. So that nickname, Lukunibuya Akaya, after schooling, whatever, Alimpo and come back. So that name, Ibi Sama. And then I take that name, Lukunenda, this show. And GAMCHANGANI. So that show, actually, it was a personal experience about tribal chauvinism. And then, but well, I took it good name, and because after Riezande here, I don't know how, that's why I go, industry. It was not by choice, but it was a calling for me. If I was supposed to choose, I wanted to be a lawyer or what, but acting have chosen me. So that's why 1, 2, 3, similar, and then so coming Logunta every day to will perform a show. So there I was telling my personal experience during those days, barring divide and rule. So when so I was telling that story GAMCHANGANI, and then so I used to do that show around the school. Remember, in a group here in Orlando, we used to perform around the schools. So with GAMCHANGANI, I used to organize shows for my show now. Let's say I'll move around performing that show. So I think the show grows every day. I also learn how to write, how to direct, because even there at Orlando, those people have got them there during the rehearsals or after the performances. They will come to me and say, "Man, how do I play that part?" And then I'll tell that person, "No, I wanna lie. You should have do this. And I'll say after because play I my woman for Miska Uland, those kids will be waiting for me. So I also implement that thing. So that's how I learned directing and writing. So now I'll be doing my own show, and that Anirna Mpomule Perfect. You are from the same street. And then there is a festival, Amake Theater, they call it a community theater festival. So we invited those people, so they come, that guy, during our rehearsal, and then he invited us to join to enter the festival. And then there was many groups from around Gauteng and some other parts of Gauteng. So that festival, we entered that, even NGWENYA GAWENI, and then the performer, so people will see Vanessa Cook, Dr. John Kani, so they see your name and this person, there is a potential here, there is a story to tell. And then so they started to advise me professional, and then after that, seven community festivals, they will choose 10 shows, and then those 10 shows, they will enter what we call Zwagala Festival.
I see.
From that community festival. And then last, I heard that as Zwagala Festival.
So you are telling me now that the MUCHANGANI, then because of everything, it was actually selected, to Zwagala Festival. It was one of the 10 shows that were selected.
Yes.
Wow. And
the other thing, MUCHANGANI, I read 7, and 90, I could say 95%. The main character was used in Changani. And Balabla Changan, and it was not fashionable. No, it is fashionable. You never be cooler when you grow up, more especially in township. It was painful. I remember one day, someone told me from a zone 1, near zone 2, Shangan, everything. What. So those things, but I would relate that story in a very humorous way. I don't know humor, but it was true, and people will enjoy the show. Then to cut things short, that show Zwagala and Zwagala now, they have to choose the best of Zwagala, and the best of Zwagala, it is going to get a mainstream run professionally market here. And then lastly,
I see.
1997 was one of the best, the winner of the 7th Zwagala Festival, and then now Ikuma a mainstream run. A market theater is where now I was also spotted by the late Morning Lee, MLA, one of the biggest agencies.
Yeah. Okay.
And
let's stay on that. Yeah, I'm picking something very interesting. You are saying when you did the MUCHANGANI, being Tsonga or speaking Tsonga, especially in the township, was seen as not cool. Stories where people will really chase you and beat you up.
Yes.
Wow. This is for me. I am Tsonga, and I know that sometimes even in this era, we still, get, people who call us, names and things like that. You back then, you stood for who stood.
Yes.
I'm Tsonga, you say whatever you want to say. I'm my talent to showcase who I am. Take off my head for you, and I say, for that, for standing up, for us people against, all odds. Off my head for you. Okay, so tell us. I'm really, really interested to know more about now where it's taking us. Now it's one of the best shows. It goes to market theater. What happens next, in your career?
And then the market theater, and then I remember before that, those rumors. It's true. How are people going to understand Mutubu's channel? But now the thing is, those people who are there, like both Dr. John Kani, they will see good. If we are going to change this young man or Abalabula English or whatever language, we are going to kill this character because this character makes that. And what I was telling, it's a true story. Yamachana, I wanna during those, I could say something. People ever end up Abalabula Zulu. That's why now I could speak Zulu, I could speak Sotho. During those years, I was forced to do that. But I sang in Sakisa. That's why I stood by Kurno, and then Chapu, you get a show, Amaget, and people just love the show. People enjoy the show, and I started getting some interviews, newspapers, blah, blah. And then now we see like the Duma. That industry, in that industry, if you get the respect from your fellow artists before you can get the respect from like fans and audience. That shows correct. You have arrived and really have arrived. And then during that time, because now as in Sungula Kukuma become your roles on TV. And then I take that to the TV, the Ontika TV. I'll speak Changani. That's why anywhere says do correct. La America out of Bakarbago, AHEE. And here Changani, Changa Market Theater. And that was the beginning of all those things. Now I started to see, this is what I can do for a living.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I just love the persistent. I love the story. I love how proud you are to be actually, that Tsonga man. Okay, I would like our technical producer to show us a picture. I know you might not be able to see, but I will tell you what is on the picture and you'll tell us what was happening there. DJ Messi, any picture? Yeah, any picture. Okay, so I see a picture here. And I like that you are wearing Shibelani, you are wearing a green checker, you are with Signy B, and I think it is Yvonne Chakachaka. Yeah, tell us a little bit more about that picture. I know because I took it from your Facebook, channel. Yes.
Oh, that picture, I think it was when Land of Blood was launched, and it was new. And people were hating so I think there was an event for artists. It was in Ashanti before the show could go and then as I am from the beginning, for this is who I am, let me go the way I am.
I love that. And we'll come to that, show that you are saying it was being launched. I just love it because when I follow you on social media, you're always wearing, the bright, Tsonga colors, Umbala Mincheka, to show how proud you are of being a Tsonga man, and we are using your Tsonganess, to create, characters that actually put, food on the table. I am actually so proud of that. We're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, I would like us to go through moving from the theater, because you started in theater, you were also writing there, but now we begin to see you on TV. So I want us to talk about you acting on TV and, some of the different shows that we have seen you, and then we take it from there. Let's take another commercial break.
Are you ready for the ultimate dietary powerhouse? Look no further than Masana Dietitian's Nutro Boost. Our scientifically formulated low GI food is designed to give you the boost you need to fuel your body and reach your health goals. With NutriBoost, you have the flexibility to enjoy it as a high-fiber cereal or a satisfying shake. Simply mix it with water and indulge in the mouth-watering flavors that we have to offer. But that's not all. NutriBoost is packed with essential nutrients that are beneficial for your overall well-being. Enriched with 20 immune-boosting vitamins and minerals, it's a convenient and effective way to support your immune system. And here's the best part. NutriBoost is gluten-free, egg-free, and high in omega-3, making it suitable for those with dietary restrictions or allergies. Need an energy boost? NutriBoost has you covered. It's high in energy and protein, providing you with the fuel you need to power through your day. Whether it's a busy morning or an intense workout session, say goodbye to midday slumps and hello to sustained energy with NutriBoost. Try it today and experience the difference. For orders or to become a distributor, contact us on the following details.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the African Experience. You are with me, Dr. NGWENYA. I'm so excited about tonight's show because I'm talking to none other than Obed Baloyi. It's somebody that we see on TV. It's somebody who started, his acting career way back. He was writing, he was directing, some, community dramas. He won and he was on Market Theatre. But when I listen to his story, there is this name, MUCHANGANI. And when you look on the social media, he will be saying, hey, MUCHANGANI, AHEE, and things like that. And now we are beginning to see where the name comes from and why he's so proud about it. Thank you so much, Mr. Baloyi, for really, joining us and sharing the story with us. Okay, now I would like us to go from the theater and from having, those shows, in the communities and all that to TV. When was your first TV appearance? If you may recall.
My first TV appearance, it was 96.
Ooh, that was long back. And do you recall what show that was?
It was Mama's Love. As I've explained before, you remember that we were raising at the OCC. Yeah? The OCC, it used to be like a hanging place for actors. Korla Autaguma, the actor like Hamilton Michaels, most of those heavyweight actors, basically are at OCC. So we were raising. And during that years, I hear that the late Gibson Kemp, the father of Plague Theatre, was auditioning upstairs for a TV drama called Mama's Love. And I wanted to go and audition, but I see some of my co-actors, Gibson Kemp, they use technique. And from me, those thing of technique, what I didn't know, I never went to theater before. I wanted to go there, and then they stopped me until Neyman. Somebody must go, and then I there is someone down there. I go there, I auditioned, and then Shapu got the part, and then maybe after a week, we went there, we shot Mama's Love. That was my first. I remember one day I was here, they were repeating it. It was around 10 o'clock and I could watch myself. I was so tiny. And then you could see, but I did it. It was my first. And then I was looking at it. Yeah, that was my first. Gibson Kemp, it was a dream come true.
I can imagine. And what I like, again, you're persistent. No, don't go there. You say, but that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I like that. Okay, so fast forward, then we see you, Kabo Soul Bodies. Yeah. I remember that show, I think back around maybe the 2000, somewhere there. Kurabo Soul Buddies. And tell us a little bit more about your experience there. How did you come about? And yeah, and because I know it was it was an educational show, right?
Yeah, it was an educational show before Soul Buddies educational show. I did another educational show which was Kululega, the elections.
Oh, you were there.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm not sure which month it was. Maybe it was Kululega 4 or 5, and then Kuala Lipe after a Mama's Lab before Soul Buddies. And I remember Kululega. One of those wait. One day I was sitting at home and then I could see this Krugman from my TV, Angena, and I was so excited. I'm cooking that, okay, I want you, and then la phone, we want you to show your colleague, and then after that, magic, I was so excited that everybody in the car was so excited, and it was dark, and then I could reach Korea. Why am I not the daylight so that everybody could see Korea?
But
And then,
yes, oh, go
then I
ahead.
went to
Go ahead.
Kudega, Changan Kona, I think Anpambana na Budinsi. It was played by Ernest Grove. And so before Soul Buddies. So fast forward, America Soul Buddies, Nagona, through auditions, I was Malume Prince, and then say, now things were now starting. Yeah, I said reforming, so people could. So yeah, I think really on Soul Buddies, and yeah.
So now your fame. Oh, but now you also acted on another show called, The Place Called Home. You were also featured in a film called is it Triumph or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, villages were Triumph. Yeah, I'm started to come everything now. And yeah, and
Wow.
I've done internationals, I've done locally and everything, yeah.
Yeah. But now let's come to Haridumeli. Haridumeli, that is where you got the name Tsutsuma, right?
Yes.
I remember. And that's even on my phone, I actually saved you as Obed Tsutsuma.
Yeah.
Because I think that also made you so famous. A lot of people call you Tsutsuma. Wow. Your story is so rich. Your story is so rich. And this is what we do on this show. We see people that we like, people are actors and stuff. But when you see somebody on TV, we don't understand that there is life and there is a story behind that. We see you on TV, but you're acting in your career, you have been building your career dating back from the early 1990s there and all that, and you were persistent about building your career until we see you where we see you now. Thank you so much for actually giving us this. You represent us. We feel represented. At least I, for one, I'm one of those people who say when I see you, I'm like, oh, I feel actually represented. You have such a rich story. Okay, now you also won awards. Surely there was that award of MUCHANGANI and all that. Which other nominations? I think you were nominated for Best Actor in a TV comedy with South African film and and you also were nominated for television awards, and you won something in 2014. Tell us a little bit more about those nominations. What does it mean for you? And the ones that you won, what does it mean for you?
Yeah, actually, my first award was 19. I think it was 98 for Young Performance Award. After doing actually, I got an award for MUCHANGANI from the Young Performance Award, and then but now I got an award from Gauteng Arts and Culture for development. And my first SAFTA nomination was in 94. Because okay, I acted in those shows, but the part later it was like cameo roles and what. I wanted to get the main one. So when they were auditioning for Haridu Meli, and then they called me, Martin Kubekai was the producer, and then Chapu. They've auditioned. Now, they don't get that. Actually, they wanted, I think, part one. So they don't get part one. So there was this, I don't know, because now, sometimes these things are happening, everybody just says, it's me. So I don't know who suggested me. Man. There was this guy I've worked with him, call him, and they called me to ABC. I went there, but we wanted a vendor guy who speak part one. Can you speak vendor? I said, no, man, I cannot speak vendor. How? Okay, MUCHANGANI, so I never vendor. I can speak more. But, so Martin, okay, Obed. He auditioned as Changana. I look a good shot. And then I could see this was a new show, and I wanted now a leading role. And then I auditioned.
Yeah.
I could see all those people who auditioning me were like, oh, we've got our man. And then bye-bye. And then on my way home, so it was an audition, but straight. I went to sit with some of my friends and then, get a wine and I celebrate Kurnom and and I was not selected, but I could feel it that I've got it. And yes, tomorrow, one phone I could have got the part. Sharp. Yeah. And then we go to Reza, maybe after 2 days, at Reza I met Brabi Boyki Pulu. I used to watch Boyki Pulu while I was young, Kalifilo, Hula. And then here now, I'm with him. And then now, Sharpu, Marno Libito now, because Mutogil Changani, we have to change the name. Kutamabito Tala, well, I wanted to use Gam Changan. So the producer, no man, we were using that name, that show, and then Braboy Show. I remember when I was a teacher, there was a Brabi, when he was a teacher, there was a student he used to teach, and then all the time we say that student, Tsutsuma, that student, Iron Changan. So we say to him, Tsutsuma, and then he eventually called that boy Tsutsuma, and then he said, how about the name Tsutsuma? And I'm not going to go with an easy name, which everybody could just relate. And I said, okay, let's use that name. And then we use that name, Tsutsuma, and then Tsutsuma, it was somebody who was staying at the bedroom. It was not, I need the characters that we got, number 1, number 2, number 3. So Tsutsuma was down there, but Mina, I wanted, this is my opportunity, and then I'll say, I'll go all out to make that Tsutsuma Asugaka number 8 or number 9. And yes, we perform, and then Sharp, first season, and I was nominated for SAFTAs 2012. Unfortunately, it didn't but the best part is my fellow actor, Ratau. So I win, and then the following year, I was also nominated for SAFTA, and then I think it was 2014. Kagamchanga, because now everybody could say starting Tsutsuma, left and right, the whole country, people will be just shouting Tsutsuma, and then so Tsutsuma, that character, I've worked with it from the early those years. So now my experience, everything was there. So that's how Tsutsuma came, and then Kuma that SAFTA award after I've lost Nigai Kumang the previous year. Yes.
Wow, there's something so beautiful. What I'm picking as we are talking, seeing somebody who's so persistent, I'm seeing somebody who says, you don't leave any stone unturned. Here in Haridumeni, there is a character that was not even meant for a Tsonga-speaking person. It was meant for someone else, but you go there, you give it, you change the character, and they change the name to accommodate you. Wow, that is something so beautiful. Let me just go to the lines and acknowledge the people that are joining us. Oh, the way I was so enjoying the conversation, I even forgot to acknowledge people that are joining us online. Let me yes, I see, Pastor Joydin. He's saying, good evening, Dr. Hlami and the African Experience Show. Thank you so much for actually joining. I'll call that's how I actually, know you. When you are having fun and you are listening to some rich story, Tsutsuma. Now I need to take yet another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have the last quarter of the hour. I want us to talk about some of the work that you are doing now, like, land of blood, GAWENI, the land of blood. You want to tell us a little bit about the deep sea team and many other. Let's take a commercial break. Don't. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the African Experience. Dr. NGWENYA. This is the showcase anything and everything beautiful about Africa. We talk about African countries sometimes. We talk about we talk about the talent, that Africans have. To these talented men, I call him, Tsutsuma. He has shared with us how he had high school in boarding school, something that he didn't take serious, but he realized. One thing that I'm learning from his story is persistent and be confident about, really knocking doors until they open and not accepting that, things cannot be done. He was sharing with us when people were discouraging him from going and knock certain way, and those doors opened. Thank you, Mr. Obed. Welcome back. Now, part of the show. We see you on the GAWENI land of blood. We also see you on Mzansi drama called Deep City, where you're acting as Ringo. Tell us a bit more about, some of, the current work clip.
Yeah, well, Tirana, Black Brain, I think Deep City is another show that is, I think the in pushing in America and put me to where I am now, because that was one of the greatest, the best characters ever enjoyed. My late wife, my son, and so it was good working with the Black Brain family, Mandla, and one of the best creative producers in the country, in the world, I would say so. Because he will give you a room to express yourself. So yes, I must enjoy too much in Tirana, Deep City, in the Deep City cast, and I still miss Deep City even now. But well, sometimes things have to come and go. And again, GAWENI, well, you're quite good GAWENI party, treasure. It was good and it's good. I mean, our first Chitsonga drama and MUCHANGANI. I enjoy the part, or especially the MUCHANGANI and again, it's what it is not only for Tsonga speaking people, but everybody in the country, because you hear another one bang, hey, MUCHANGANI. So I think it's something which I'm enjoying, and even now we're shooting something with brain. Unfortunately, I'm not in the position to see what is it, but it's coming. We'll just finish it. It was last week. Actually, we finish it. We're going to finish it next year around January. So everything is moving smoothly. Matimba Shpulu, and then with the support from the people around. Yeah, I think it's happening.
Wow. I know you are not in liberty shooting, but will be on the lookout at the time you are in a position to share. Please do share with us so that we can actually watch and celebrate. I'm looking at the story. You know, you actually stayed in this industry. You stayed in this industry for many decades. How do you manage to keep the energy going?
And it's not easy. That's why every day I thank God, because it's not easy. There are some challenges, and then there are some new developments. The other thing is you have to be observant and you know, I always tell people, you know, I like to watch animals on TV. When you can sit and watch the tiger, not the tiger, sorry, the leopard. The leopard, the leopard is always observing. Always. So as a person, you must always be alert for those opportunities, and you must be prepared to learn, because now I'm from the self-taught background, and then now we've got actors from the procedures that we are going to AVDAS, university, they're coming with different style of presentation. So now you have to learn and incorporate that to what you have, and to be strong. I know, coming to comedy, it's why I improve, and it's not only comedy, it's many things, and I'm learning from up and coming actors, and then also learning from previous actors. I used to watch Passport too much, so I'm always aware. That's why and then but not forgetting my original, who I come from, who I am, where I come from. I don't use that. It's either I can enhance it on
Absolutely, I actually like that. Yes, I like, the analogy of Bible. Yes.
Hello?
Carry observer. No, yeah. Okay. So now, what is the vision, your vision for the future? Where do you see yourself in the next, I don't know, 10 years or so? Where do you see yourself?
By the grace of God and the Lord, the future will just sort itself, as long as Minanari have to take care of my body, because my body is my temple, and try by all means to be happy around the people. That's why I'm looking at I feel great now, and then let's see what happens, because whatever I have, whatever it's happened in my life, I'm so grateful for it. Thank God, the family man, I've got here, I'm enjoying everything. So let the future sort itself.
Yes. Okay, so if there is somebody who's listening, what advice can you give them? You know, it could be a young person who want to pursue a career in acting, or any person who's listening, you know, in terms of life, you know, advice based on your experience and things that you have learned over the years. What can you advise them?
I'll say, I think you must have faith. Faith and believe and to listen. Yeah. If you listen, you believe, you've got faith, then anything is possible.
I'm going to ask DJ Messi to show some few pictures that we actually got. I think there are some pictures where he's wearing, you know, these bright, you know, Tsonga colors. I know because you are joining us on the phone, you might not be able to see the pictures, but I will tell you what we see. DJ Messi, some more pictures there so that our listeners can actually see. Ah, I see there's a picture here, Umbalen Chakawa green. I think you were talking, I don't know what you were talking about. I just love it. Okay, so let's see another picture. So these are the pictures that I actually found on your social media. Oh, the Njeka. I like the Njeka and, you know, those bright colors as well. Here you are sitting with another gentleman who's wearing a blue, you know, attire there. I just love what we see. Another picture, maybe the last one. Okay, so so there's this other picture. You were actually standing next to the river. You were wearing a brown jacket. I don't know I don't know what you were doing. Maybe you were acting. You were taking a picture for some show. I don't know if you remember a picture like that.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was when we were shooting Shaka Ilembe.
Ah, you are also acting in Shaka Ilembe.
Yes, I was there.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. You are very big. You are very big. I'm just listening, you know, I was trying to write, you know, all the shows that you have been, but I actually lost track because there are so many. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, in the last minute, we have on the show what we call the parting shot, you know, something that you want to share with the listeners, something that I might have missed, something that I did not able to ask you, something that is in your heart that you want to pour out, you know, to the listeners. What is it? What is that parting shot?
I'll say to the listeners, thank you very much for your support wherever you are. Without you, there's no Obed Baloyi. Without you, there's no Ringo. Without you, there's no Tsutsuma. I appreciate the love you are showing me, and I will keep on doing my best so that you could be proud and be happy with whatever I'm doing.
Wow.
I also thank God for the talent and the wisdom that to make whatever I'm doing to him and inspire to our people.
Wow, and thank you again for preserving our culture. Thank you for preserving our Tsonganess and Machangani. And thank you for standing tall against all odds. You stand tall and say, this is who I am, and I will always be, you know, Tsonga and proudly Tsonga. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I feel emotional about it because I'm Tsonga and, you know, I know where we come from as people. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have the time for tonight. And I want to take this time to also thank our technical producer, DJ Messi, for always making sure that the show happens, you know, without fail. And I thank, you know, also my co-host in absentia, Mandla AVENTINA MABUNDA. I want to thank, you know, Pastor Strike also for giving us the platform to actually, you know, share the African experience. Thank you.
Sorry, Dr. Kami. Namna, I just want to thank you again, and I'm very much proud of you. And then I was, you know, the day you were on at, and I remember I was a president, and then they said Dr. Kami, and then I was jumping. I used to go to school with this lady. I'm so much proud of you, and thank you very much. You're doing a great job, and we're proud of you. keep on what you are doing the best, Dr. Shani. Thank you very much for this one hour.
Thank you so much. I'm proud of you. I'm inspired by you. You feel inspired by me. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you so much to our listeners. God bless.
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Streaming 24/7. 24/7.
Bold Moves Radio.
Bold Moves Radio.
Afrika nakupenda sana, oh Afrika nakupenda sana.